Hello everyone, this is Roxy, and I thought I would do some of my projects that I got to get done on camera, just so we can visit. So I bought 2 more of these ring binders for my dies. So I'm gonna put some of these away. I got my fauna, my flora, my seasonal. This can go over here. Excuse me. I think I'm allergic to my art glare. Every time I get down here, I get verklempt. So that is not good. You know those Dollar Tree humidifier things? They're like the little holders. They have a top layer of charcoal and salt pellets, or sodium pellets, and then what happens is you set them out, you take off the cover, and it's like mesh on top, so then you set them out and they absorb all the moisture. Well, I've had them down here, I always have them down here for my paper and stuff, so it doesn't get all bad, you know. So I had last the summer when I got back down here, I pulled out any that were here that were left, and then because I replace them every like 6 months or so. So like a dummy, instead of leaving them because they still had some the sodium and charcoal left, I pulled them out thinking they might get too dry for me down here. Well, I was wrong. So now I gotta go get some more because it's really, I can't have all that moisture, that kind of stale moisture. Oops, I don't want to get rid of that. What am I doing? I've been having trouble up in my office, or as I say, my Artler Annex. And I found out today, I was like, oh my gosh. I was listening to Totally Kathy's devotional this morning, which she's kind of in the RV community, but she's the sweetest, nicest person on earth. And she does a devotional every morning and then asks anybody if they have prayer requests. But it's kind of like a nice group, and everybody just kind of chats while she's chatting, and it's really fun. So anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I was in listening to her at my desk, and I got I thought I was gonna it almost felt like a asthma attack, you know, where I was just really, it was laboriously breathing. I was breathing laboriously, I should say. Or I should say just normal. I had labored breathing. And I was like, I'd noticed this since last summer. I found a little heater at a garage sale. And it's one of those they're little industrial ones where it has a fan. So when it got cold in September, you know, it's when it gets cold here, I put it on and I thought, oh man, this thing isn't going to work, because I thought it was drying me up, because I'd get all asthma-y So then Aldi came out with a parabolic heater, which I had recently read that those are the most energy efficient, and they're really cool. What they never fails. Never, 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 never. I start filming or in the bathroom and the phone rings. So I don't have it anyways. Anyways, so I'm going to let it go. Parabolic heaters heat people or humans, not everything else. So it's only going to heat you when you're there. And, you know, you kind of got to aim it on you. So I had that, and that was kind of the same thing. But gradually I just got worse and worse. So then I quit heating myself the last 2 weeks, because it kind of was getting nice out until yesterday. And same thing happened. So today I was I'd left my office and went out in the kitchen, and it was nice and clear breathing. So I thought, there's something in there. There must be something that's bugging me. I don't know what I'm doing. So I went back in my office, and there was kind of a hint of an odor, and I wanted to say kind of a musty, kind of odor. I'm not sure what it was, but and I think when you have like allergies and stuff, you kind of smell stuff right away. So anyways, I thought, well, there's something in here that is not good for me. So I kind of looked around. I called Scrubby and boo-hooed to him. He said, well, we'll just have to figure it out this weekend, you know. Then I went back in because I thought, well, I gotta be in my office. That's like where everything happens. So then I went back in and saw this aloe vera plant right behind my desk. And I'm not really the best, you know, person with plants. I kind of forget that they're there. And they don't get watered. And after a while, you throw them away. So I thought, I just took it out of my office. And sure enough, I waited a while, went back in, and everything was fine. I could breathe. I didn't get all, you know, icky. And so I think I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I'm pretty sure, but I'm hoping that that's what it was. Because I don't want it to be some major overhaul, like, you know, like have to put in a new flooring or, because we have carpet in there. Or like have to do those vents, you know, how you have to have somebody come and suck everything out of your vents. That is so expensive. Plus, I worry that it'll make me really sick. Because I'm kind of a wimp. I'm a little wimp. Alright, you get in there. Don't cut my finger either. Probably never get it out of here. There. So, I think I'm going to go through my dyes and get rid of some. Molly asked about that, and I didn't answer yet. Oh, I forgot I had that. But yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of some of my dyes. I'm going to put this way. Like, I've never used this. It's so cool. Plus, it's got a little 4U embossing plate. But I'm not sure I'm going to do it here, though. Probably because I'm doing this garage sale, which is just it's at the Thursday before Memorial Day. So, yeah, so that was my little adventure today. Excuse me. Yeah, I think these are goable. These are get rid of a bowl. But yeah, we had a horrid snowstorm yesterday. Sorry. I think we got about 8 inches or more. And today it's as windy as all get out. Like I was kind of taking a break upstairs watching The Talk, which I never watch. But I'll tell you why I watched it in a minute. But all of a sudden it was like, what is that noise? There was something like, it sounded like somebody throwing stuff against our windows. Like in the bedroom, in the living room, everywhere. And it was just like, oh my God, what is that? Here it's like really hard sleet hitting the window. It's crazy. So that's added today. And it's really slippery already. Because Scrubby went to work. It took him an hour to get to work, and it's usually 20 minutes. Because people, when it gets like this, they can't handle it. They get all freaked out and either drive like a turtle or they drive like a maniac. But there's no in between. Well, Scrubby's kind of in between. He drives like a maniac turtle. But he gets in one piece. He's never... Where's my wood? Never had an accident. Oh, actually, no, I lied. He did. Just once with a truck. He was working for this grocery store in Minneapolis. And he never... Like, he once drove... I had a Gremlin. Yes, I did. It was a Levi interior Gremlin with periwinkle exterior. I loved that car. So, but it was a 4-speed, and he never had driven those before. So I went down to, he went to school in down southern Minnesota. So I went down for the weekend, and then he was coming back for the spring break, I think it was. And I said, well, why don't you drive? Because I was really tired or something. I don't know what possessed either of us to think that was a good idea. He could not do the stick shift at all. He got it going and didn't stop until we got up here. And he was soaking wet. He was sweating so much because he was all freaked out. Oh, he'll be mad if he knows I'm saying anything. But anyway, so he worked at this grocery store in Minneapolis. And one time they said, oh, the guy who gets the deliveries called in sick. And they had to send him out with a truck. Big, huge truck. And so he went and got the delivery at this warehouse, food warehouse thing. And then he was coming back, and all of a sudden he got pulled over. And he's never gotten a ticket either. He's a little angel. But he got pulled over, and they're like, they're like kind of roughhousing him. Here, he had hit a car, backing out of the thing, he hit another truck or something and didn't even know it. He's like, no, I didn't. They're like, yeah, we know. We've got you on surveillance or whatever. But so that's the only time he's had an accident. It wasn't even his fault. Not really, because he shouldn't have been driving it anyways. Wasn't certified, but they didn't care. So anyways, back to this weather is nuts. We hate it. It's really cold. It dropped down to like 22 degrees. Well, real feel 22 degrees. It's like 30, but they say like with the wind and stuff, and the wind is nasty. Then there's a real feel of 22. So that's what we're dealing with again. Like we needed it. Oh, what's this on here? Boy, I can't get that off. Well, geez. What company is this? Desire. There. Oh, yeah, so, why I was watching the talk, because I would never, if you like the talk, I'm sorry for what I'm about to say, but what a crazy, stupid show. I mean, it's just, what's her name? Ozzy Osbourne's wife is just so odd. She just, like, mugs at people, like, makes really weird pursy mouth. She purses her mouth and then makes faces at people. So today I was watching it because our dearest Amelia Santinello, who is our local anchor for, I think it's CBS. Yeah, CBS. I never can remember those. Anyways, she was on as a guest anchor for the show. They never really acknowledged her. And she's really funny. She's really cool. She's got really cool clothes, everything. But they didn't even, like, acknowledge her. It was just really bizarre. So, that was stupid. But, so I had to slog through that just to see Amelia. I'm sorry if you liked the show, but not my cup of tea. None of those daytime things are, I guess. But she's really the worst. And Scrubby at work listens to, like, he can listen to podcasts while he works because of the kind of job he has. He has to, like, he calls them massaging numbers. So he doesn't have to have, like, I couldn't do it. I can't even listen to music or the TV when I'm trying to do something, like right now. If I had anything going on, I'd be like, blah, blah, blah. So he could listen to podcasts, and for some reason, he thought it was a good idea to listen to Howard Stern for a while. Well, I guess she was on there with somebody else. Who was it? Oh, I can't think of who it was. But he goes, they are a couple of PIGs Like really nasty. Nasty, dirty, stinky, icky people. And then she's on the talk and kind of acts a little bit high and mighty, like she's married to this crazy Ozzy Osbourne and acts like, you know, she's better than everybody. Oh, I'm on a roll today. All right, so I think that one's good. Yeah, I'm going to have to probably get, maybe not. These are new dies I got from AliExpress. That's a little bag, so you cut this twice. And he doesn't, you know, he's separate. But you just cut that twice and fold it all up. Look at his cute scallop. And then it has holes for, you can put eyelets or just string. So, and then this one is just for like a decorative die. I gotta do my dies from KS Crafts too. I got so much to do. And not enough time to do it. So it snowed like a you know what. Ugh, it's just, and what's scary is our lilies were already coming up. And now they're just buried in this icy cold snow. So hopefully it's not gonna kill them. I have some feathers. Oh, these are so cute. That's a cute little llama. And these, I love these. I've only used them once. So, what's this doing in here? Who put that in here? Who put this in here? There. Yeah, I mean, I really think these are cute. But, oh, I suppose I should keep them. I gotta get better at, like, you know, using them. Instead of just having them. That's Rudolph. These are cute animal dies. I'm gonna put these with them. These are really adorable. And this was from AliExpress. Little deer with the little tree. Super cute. This is the flamingos thing. Oh, we went to, we took Monday off. And my niece came with us. And we went to this Schmidt Brewery in St. Paul. I don't know if people even know what Schmidt means anymore. You know, it's when beer didn't have birthday cake in it or oatmeal, your breakfast. You weren't drinking your breakfast or birthday cake when you're drinking a beer in these days. It was just beer. But it was Schmidt Brewery, and they've turned it into kind of an artist loft thing and kooky stuff like that. But like really good artists. And then they have one of the buildings was where they filled the kegs. So they call it Keg and Case. And they have like really cool vendors. Like there was a butcher from Hudson, Wisconsin. Oh my God, his stuff was so good. We got some liver sausage, or Braunschweiger. And we got some sausage sticks. And then they had a donut place, so I got a donut. But it wasn't that good. I was not very thrilled. It tasted just like a donut that I made here last year with canola oil, and I found out I don't like the taste of canola oil. So anyways, and then they had this, and then they had restaurants, but the restaurants on a Monday were closed for some reason. I talked to this gal at this place where they sold Switchel, which is fermented apple cider vinegar with flavors. And the flavors were like turmeric, which I really liked that one. Turmeric was really good. And then cinnamon or curry. They all were really good. In fact, the butcher told us about it. Because the butcher happened to know my husband. So then we got talking to him, and he said, you got to go and get the Switzel, and it was delicious. I don't like all this right here, but... So we did that, and then they had the gal at the Switzel place. I got visiting with her, and she said that it's just really dead Monday through Friday. No, Monday through Thursday, and then Thursday through Sunday it's hopping crazy place. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna leave this in here. Otherwise I'll lose half of it. So she goes, yes, you gotta come on the weekend. I go, yeah, I don't need all those crowds. I do that twice a year, 3 times a year at the fair. Or at Mall of America. So it was fun though, it was kind of cool. But we ate across the street at this really awesome Thai place. And then we went to Como Park, which was fun. And guess what we got to see? We were there when the sloth decided to come down a little bit. Because they only come down once a week or every 6 days to do whatever. I don't know what they do down there. But, yeah, so we got to see him move a little bit. That was kind of fun. They're weird little creatures. But it was gorgeous. It was like jean jacket weather, gorgeous blue sky and sun. And then we're back to this mess, which really stinks. I want all this. I suppose I'm not even camera all this time. And I kind of out of camera, sorry. About time I checked, right? So this is a really cute llama from KS Crafts. Alright, then we'll stick it in here. So yeah, that's what we did. Hairs in there. That's not gonna fit. That'll fit down here though. Yeah, see, I think I'm gonna do a big one for all these. Or for these two. And then this I think is gonna be fat because of those Sizzix dies. Do another big one. I have to use these dies, otherwise get rid of them. Would that be novel? Oh yeah, so Amelia Santinello, she was on CBS as an anchor, and then Frank Vassalero was on NBC, and they're both Italian, and they somehow met and married. So now they're both on CBS as the evening hosts, or anchors, and they're awesome. Frank is like a stone cold sober, but he's kind of fun. But Amelia is like just. And then the weather guy, Chris, Amelia and Chris kind of just get Frank all in a tizzy sometimes because they're just, it's like his 2 little kids that he can't keep control. It's really funny. And it's not a shtick. I mean, they're just that, it's just that cool, fun. So she was awesome, but yeah, that was the thing though. Nobody really acknowledged her. And I thought, why are they doing this? you know, having these, I think I got to put this in a flat thing. Why are they, because all week I guess they had a host from a local affiliate, you know. So why do it if you're not going to acknowledge them? Nobody really acknowledged her at all. It's kind of weird. And she was really sweet as usual and funny, and you know, she told Emilio Estevez that Minnesota loves him and says to say hi. He goes, oh yeah, Arnie Carlson, the governor, which was a long time ago, gave me a key to the city. I love Minnesota. I think he was here for the Mighty Ducks when they were filming that. So, get over. Come on, you dumb thing. I'll have to go like this. I know there's magnet stuff. I know that. But I'm not going to use all that because that just adds a ton of weight. So I'm going to do this. And hopefully keep it there. There. I could tape it too, but I won't. I'll do that when I get annoyed from it moving around all the time. Alright. There. Project done. That one's done. So, oh, I do want to show you this though. Well, maybe I should show that in a... Yeah, I'll do that in a haul. I got a couple of haul things I got to show. I know everybody loves haul videos. Because it spends your money. Alright, so this one I've got to put in the other book. And this is done. So thanks for watching and babbling with me. Alright, bye.